We are here to commemorate that invasion and to commiserate with the families there that lost the 551 children. And we are here to read the names of the 551 children whose names were banned by Israeli radio in order that people were not aware and could not humanize, put names to the children that were slaughtered by Israel's military. Before we read the names, Michael Rosen, who was the Children's Poet Laureate in the UK, when he heard that Israeli radio had banned the reading of the names of these children, he was incensed by it. So incensed in fact that he wrote a poem called Don't Name Those Children, which John Altman is going to read for us today before we start reading out the names of the deceased children.
Thank you. It's never mentioned in the press in the UK, but over the past 4 or 5 months, thousands of unarmed Palestinian demonstrators have been shot, maimed, wounded, and hundreds have been killed. Can you imagine our army deliberately shooting teenagers in the legs so that they can't play football again? Well, that's just one example of what's going on there. And the world's media seem to be in fear of reporting these things, and that's why we're here today, to educate people as to the horrors that take place daily on the Gaza Strip and elsewhere in Palestine. This poem is called Don't Name the Dead Children by Michael Rosen. Don't mention the children. Don't name the dead children. The people must not know the names of the dead children. The names of the children must be hidden. The children must be nameless. The children must leave this world having no names. No one must know the names of the dead children. No one must say the names of the dead children. No one must even think that the children have names. People must understand that it would be dangerous to know the names of the children. The people must be protected from knowing the names of the children. The names of the children could spread like wildfire. The people would not be safe if they knew the names of the children. Don't name the dead children. Don't remember the dead children. Don't think of the dead children. Don't say dead children. Thank you. And I repeat, that was written in the aftermath of any kind of news being related to the massacre of children in Gaza by Michael Rosen. A tribute to the dead.
These are the names of those dead children that were massacred by Israeli troops in 2014, and indeed those that have given up their lives shot by Israeli snipers in the protest march of this year. Ahmed Mahdi, aged 14. Hussein Khawari, aged 11. Basil Khawari, aged 9. Muhammad Khawari, aged 14. Abdullah Khawari, aged 17. Siraj Al-Al, aged 7. Qasim Ode, aged 11. Sliman Al-Astal, aged 17. Musa Al-Astal, aged 14. Maryam Al-Arja, aged 9. Yasmin Al-Matawakka, aged 1. Anas Al-Batsh, aged 10. Muhammad Al-Batsh, aged 17. Yahya Al-Batsh, also aged 17. Safa Malka, aged 7. Mu'ayyad Al-Arish, aged 2. Hussam Al-Najjar, aged 15. Ziyad Al-Najjar, aged 16. Sarah Al-Eid, aged 3. Ibrahim Al-Laqqa, aged 9. Osama al-Astar, aged 8. Yasmin al-Astar, aged 4. Muhammad Bakr, aged 11. Zakaria Bakr, aged 10. Ahid Bakr, aged 9. Ismail Bakr, aged 9. Hamza Thari, aged 2. The Abu Jam'a family. Jawdat Abu Jam'a, aged 13. Razan Abu Jam'a, aged 14. Ayub Abu Jam'a, aged 6. Fatma Abu Jam'a, aged 7. Rayan Abu Jam'a, aged 4. Nujut Abu Jam'a, who did not see her first birthday. Renan Abu Jam'a, aged 1. Bisan Abu Jam'a, also aged 1. Batul Abu Jam'a, aged 3. Suhaila Abu Jam'a, aged 2. Sajid Abu Jam'a, aged 5. Hussam Abu Khayms, aged 6. Ahmed Abu Jam'a, aged 7. Aya Tawfiq Abu Jam'a, aged 10.
Sama Yasser Hada Al-Qassas, aged 3. Nazma Iyad Sayed Al-Qassas, aged 10. Lamia Iyad Sayed Al-Qassas, aged 12. Arwa Yasser Hada Al-Qassas, aged 5. Mahmoud Ahmed Naif Al-Qassas, aged 10. Rabaya Fadel Muhammad Abu Quaishal, aged 9. Imam Ibrahim Aish Al-Ramahi, aged 16. Ibtihal Ibrahim Aish Al-Ramahi, aged 4. Munarab Rami Adal Ekrawat, aged 1. Ahmed Rami Adal Ekrawat, a baby of a few months. Abdul Nasser Sayyidi Abdul Khalik Musleh, aged 16. Muhammad Ahmed Asad Al-Badi, a few months old.
151 children slaughtered by Israel 4 years ago in July and August of 2014 for the crime of being Palestinian. One of the outcomes of those attacks was that Israeli radio banned the reading of the 551 children that were massacred by the Israeli military. The reading of the names themselves, the names were to be forgotten, the children were to be forgotten, the atrocity committed by Israel was to be forgotten. We're here to make sure that that's not the case, and we are reading out the 551 names of the children that were killed by Israeli forces in July and August of 2014.
Thank you. Tragically, sadly, the killing continues in Gaza. Since March, thousands of Palestinians have been shot. Hundreds have been killed. Unarmed demonstrators shot by snipers. So it's still going on. Our media deems that it's not worth reporting. Well, that's shocking. It should be reported. Can you imagine it happening here? Demonstrators shot in cold blood. The whole world will be appalled. So let us hope that soon that our media does report such goings on the Gaza Strip.
The names of the children the Israeli authorities tried to hide the names of the children. They banned their reading on the radio. We're here to commemorate those children who all have names, who all have families, who all have lives that were very cruelly cut short before they had a chance to flourish. So I'll continue with the names. Muhammad Assaf, 7-year-old boy. Shayman Sheikh Al-Ali, a girl who was less than 1 year old. Faris Muhammad Abdul Qadir Abu Siyam, 11-year-old boy. Muhammad Ammar Bashir Shalat, 7-year-old boy. Hussam Naeem, 15-year-old boy. Mahmoud Ashur, 17-year-old boy. Uthman Abdin, 17-year-old boy. Lamal Assad, 6-year-old girl. Malak Abu Shakar, 1-year-old girl. Rinad Ashraf Muhammad Al-Asrar, 2-year-old girl. Asil Abdul Hamid Al-Bayuni, 15-year-old girl. Hadid Al-Bayuni, 13-year-old girl. Al-Hassan Muhammad Al-Bayuni, 13-year-old boy. Ahmad Abdin, 17-year-old boy. Imad al-Din Ahmed Shawqi Ahmed, 17-year-old boy. Shahad Rafat Oda Zor, 10-year-old girl. Uday Rafat Oda Zor, 13-year-old boy. Amir Rafat Oda Zor, 15-year-old boy. Rami Ghazi Siyam, 15-year-old boy. Rawan Ghazi Siyam, 8-year-old girl. Muhammad Abed Zor, 12-year-old boy. Walid Abed Zor, 5-year-old boy. Muqtasim Abed Zor, 2-year-old boy. Khalid Oda Zor, 8-year-old boy. And Ismail al-Ghul, who didn't see his first birthday. Bilal Wa'il Ismail al-Ghul, 5-year-old boy. Munir Khalil Muhammad Abu Diba, 16-year-old boy. Maria Muhammad Awad Abu Jazzar, 1-year-old girl. Firas Muhammad Awad Abu Jazzar, 2-year-old boy. Tariq Abu Mashi, 11-year-old boy. Ismail Samir Sliman Shalouf, 16-year-old boy. Aya Muhammad Ghanem Abu Rijal, 3-year-old girl. Tariq Ziyad Sliman Abu Khatla, 9-year-old boy. Amru Tariq Saeed Abu Ras, 15-year-old boy. Nabila's son, Rafat Mustafa Allah. Nabila's son, because he wasn't given a name yet, he must have been days old. Farah Rafat Mustafa Allah, 6-year-old female. Mustafa Rafat Mustafa Allah, 9-year-old male. Mighty 551 whose names were forbidden from being read out on Israeli radio, just in case it should spark some element of some reaction to humanity amongst those listening. Sadly, the killing of children by Israeli forces has not stopped in 2014 and has carried on since then. Most recently, the children that took part, or in some cases weren't taking part, in the protests to return to their homelands in Palestine in this year. Israeli snipers have killed hundreds of civilians during that protest, and a number of them were children. And we are going to read out those children's names as well, because they also did nothing that warranted their loss of life. Amir Abdul Hamid Abu Masa'id, 15-year-old boy. Salim Suleiman Sabah, 16-year-old boy. Abdullah Suleiman Al-Mailat, 14-year-old boy. Ibrahim Abu Sha'ad, 17-year-old boy. Hussein Adnan Mahdi, 13-year-old boy. Ala Ismail Al-Zamri, 15-year-old boy. Muhammad Ayub Ayub, 14-year-old boy. Azam Hilal Aweda, 14-year-old boy. Yusuf Ibrahim Abu Jazar, 16-year-old boy. Jamal Abdul Rahman Afana, 15-year-old boy. Izzuddin Musa Sama, 14-year-old boy. Ahmad Adil Musa Shahid, 16-year-old boy. Saeedi Saeed Abu Salah, 16-year-old boy.
Thank you. There's a shocking number of children that died, and there was censorship in Israel about mentioning these dead children, these dead Palestinian children, and yet it seems here in England, a country of free speech, there is a fear, an inherent fear amongst most of the British media about speaking about the horrors that take place in Palestine daily. It's just about time, the BBC News reported that children and teenagers have been shot in the legs, deliberately shooting young children playing football so they can no longer play football. I mean, that is abominable. That's just one example. Fishermen, whose rights have been virtually taken away, they can only fish 3 miles off the Gaza coast, are also shot at by Israeli gunboats if they go 3 months outside the limit. These are just 2 examples of what's going on in Gaza. And it's about time that the TV channels and the newspapers of England reported the horrors that are taking place in Gaza. And that's why we're here today, to try and educate you, because so little has been reported. That's one of the main reasons we're here today, is to let you all know what's going on. And we pray for peace there. We pray that these horrors will be stopped and the Palestinian nation will live in freedom. Tragically, it's a beautiful part of the world, but it's not beautiful at the moment. Hospitals bombed, educational establishments, I could go on and on. But please, do get a leaflet here and support our campaign. There's a little box there as well if you want to make a donation. Thank you. And for the last time today, I shall read this poem, entitled Don't Name the Dead Children, by Michael Rosen. Don't mention the children. Don't name the dead children. The people must not know the names of the dead children. The names of the children must be hidden. The children must be nameless. The children must leave this world having no names. No one must know the names of the dead children. No one must say the names of the dead children. No one must even think that the children have names. People must understand that it would be dangerous to know the names of the children. The children must be protected from knowing the names of the children. The names of the children could spread like wildfire. The people would not be safe if they knew the names of the children. Don't name the dead children. Don't remember the dead children. Don't think of the dead children. Don't say dead children. Thank you.